Hello, I'm in Tenerife, the largest Canary island in Spain. However, I'm not in the usual hotspots in the south or Puerto de la Cruz in the north. I'm in the capital, Santa Cruz, and I'm staying in a little-known five-star hotel just behind me here called the Iberostar Heritage Grand Mencey. It's a traditional Canarian-built hotel with fantastic architecture. So join me to take a look and we'll see what it's like. So what I'm planning to do is just show you around the hotel as we go. I've booked a double room with a garden view, including breakfast. And at the end of this video, I'll let you know how much it cost me to stay here. There's also an unusual gathering of guests, which was quite surprising to find in the hotel. Very unique indeed, I thought. I'll show you more of that in a moment. In the meantime, enjoy the Canarian architecture as we wander around. As you step into the lobby, the first thing you may notice is how spacious it is. There's polished floors, pillars, grand chandeliers, and over here are some great lounge areas as well. It really sets the tone for this timeless and iconic Canarian architectural hotel in the capital of Tenerife. And look at this, just through the lobby. Fabulously inviting atrium. Feels very, very silent in here. Very lush. Quite the sanctuary. Extremely peaceful, and I can imagine this is a great retreat from the hubbub of the hotel. Just listen to how peaceful it is. It looks pretty cool at night too. So let me show you around the communal guest areas, which work in a quadrant around this atrium. We're heading back towards reception now. And this is where you can access the casino and the guests of the hotel. Before we move on actually, I'll show you the casino at night. There's not many casinos in the island. There's one that I know of in Puerto de la Cruz. And there's one here at the Hotel Mencey. I can't record in there, but this is public entrance. As I say, I can't record in here, but pretty flash. So the casino, if you're a resident at the hotel, you can enter the casino very easily. If you are not a resident, you'll have to turn up with your passport and other bits and pieces of ID. Back to daytime and continuing our wander along the corridors here with the atrium to our left. What do you think of the decor in here, in the Hotel Mencey? This area looks to be the business area, I guess, with a computer and printer. It's quite handy to have an ATM here as well. Although everywhere is pretty much cashless now, as we all know. Lots of function rooms on this side of the hotel by the looks of it. It is really noticeable how immaculate this hotel is. The communal areas are kept so clean, as you can probably see. It's a credit to the staff here, who are also super helpful, really, really cheerful. So let's take a look outside. These steps lead to a terrace area with a great view of the pool. We will find a restaurant and bar. It's a great place to chill out and listen to the ambience of the hotel and the nature of the gardens. From here, you can also easily appreciate the heritage of the Canarian architecture and how the hotel has preserved the essence and feel of tradition. So I'm just wandering through the poolside restaurant now. And this is where we get to the gym and spa area. You can hear the birds everywhere. The gym is closed at this time in the morning. I can tell you that it is full of up-to-date equipment. Yep, I have used it, albeit briefly. And there are also various morning workout classes you can book, just so that you know. If you're staying in the hotel, a visit to the spa is a must. It's about €20 per person at the time of filming as a resident, and it's the sort of place you don't want to leave. I won't spoil the surprises, but trust me, it is really good in there. Wandering along this path takes you to one of the many restaurants which I wanted to show you. I believe it is called Kontiki, and it's fairly new, with an Asian twist to the menu. You'll also hear, as you can probably hear, sounds of the island birds, especially the Canarian chiff-chaff, which you will hear a lot here. So this restaurant looks to be closed at the moment as well, so we'll keep walking. Let's head back towards the main part of the hotel via the swimming pool, which sits alongside the spa. It's a great size, isn't it? Crystal clear. And with plenty of sunbeds, as you can see. As soon as you walk out onto the grounds here, you notice how mature they are, and how incredibly well maintained and manicured they are. They're an absolute delight to walk around. Near the pool is where you will bump into our unusual guests in the form of a turtle sanctuary. How many hotels do you know that have got a turtle sanctuary? It's something really unique about this hotel. And there are some chairs behind me here. It's a great spot to finish your coffee after breakfast. So let's finish up outside and wander back into the hotel via the main lawn. So this bar is pretty quiet in the morning, but livens up during the day and is buzzing at night. Great venue to meet friends and grab a bite to eat. So let's head upstairs and see the rest of the hotel and the room I'm staying in, shall we? This may look a bit darker on camera than it actually is along here, by the way, as we head to the room. These corridors look pretty functional and clean. Let me know what you think of the Hotel Mencey in the comments, by the way. One bonus here is the filtered water for refilling, something that frequently catches me out when you've got through that complimentary bottle. A nice touch, don't you think? So let's have a look in the room. It's quite dark the way the room is left after a clean, but we'll get some light in shortly. The bathroom is just over there to the left, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. As you can see, the bedroom is a good size. It's not huge, and I have a comfortable queen size bed here, which is nice. I can tell you it is super comfortable. There's plenty of room for suitcases too, along with a decent coffee machine over there, a desk and TV. As I mentioned before, this room comes with a garden view. So let's take a look and get some light into this room. Not bad, eh? The balcony is another great sanctuary with a bonus that this side of the hotel gets the evening sun. Whilst you sit and appreciate that Canarian architecture, the balcony's over there in the distance. Look at that view. Because this hotel is in the city, you've got the lovely grounds to look at, but also you've got the apartments that are dotted around further afield. It certainly is a place where you can just sit and chill out. Let's have another look inside and take a look at the bathroom. The wardrobes are there on the left, and a decent sized room safe is inside, which is also included. So this is not a bad bathroom with a full-size shower and 2 basins, along with what you would expect to get in a 5-star hotel, which is the dressing gowns and slippers. And in this bathroom you've got a separate lavatory, which is something you don't see so often now, I would say. It's nice to have the big shower unit. So let's have another look from the hallway now that we've got a bit more light in the room. Let's have a look at the room from here. You can see it's quite a nice size. So let me know what you think of the room. I think it's a nice size, functional, does the job. There's a mini bar as well. So now to the all-important breakfast. And I would say the breakfast here at this hotel is pretty legendary. That's a lovely outside terrace. Inside is pretty grand also, I would say. So over here we have the fruit juices and smoothies, and oh, that's nice. Some bubbles if you fancy a glass in the morning. I must say, having been here for a few days, the choice here at breakfast is stunning, and the fruit is top quality. Great choice of teas as well, along with a separate coffee machine. So let's have a look at the main buffet. It's pretty huge. It starts with cereals, yogurts, cheeses, and goes on to vegetables and meats, and just basically just goes on and on. The highlight for me though is the frame of raw honeycomb. I just can't resist it. There's also a QR code menu at each table with various other food options you can order from the kitchen. So you can pretty much have any omelette you want, poached eggs, all sorts of different things. So I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I'd let you know how much it cost me to stay here. So I stayed in a double garden view room with what I would say was a pretty stunning breakfast. I booked with Iberostar Direct as I had a deal that beat the usual booking portals. My trip worked out to be £144 per night, which I thought for the facilities and super breakfast isn't bad. What do you think? Is that good value? Let me know in the comments. I hope this review has been helpful, and if so, please subscribe and like, and I'll catch up with you on the next one.